What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today we are going to complete, maybe against my better judgment, maybe not, I don't know, I don't care. We are going to complete Flashback Tevez. I think as far as flashback cards go, this is a good card. I do dislike EA's just ability to make a great thing a little bit worse, just because I think they're scared that they don't want to give everybody like a super cheap, super overpowered card. And with this Tevez card, medium low work rates, somebody actually in the comment section of Road to Glory made a good argument that medium low is quite possibly better than high medium for strikers. Just because A, the way this game is played with finesse shots from the edge of the box, and B, with stamina issues. But the other thing they've done with Tevez is given him a 3-star weak foot. And they've done this with a lot of the flashback cards. Now, I don't have all of the flashback cards, but we'll go and take a look at some of the flashback cards again and have a look at, like, you know, the small problems. When we look at Tevez, I'm going to have to change my team a bit to get him in. And he might be everything that I'd hate in this game. But the reason why I'm going to complete it, this is the team that I put together. So I'm using 2 of my reds. And you know what I thought? Let's start making use of these reds. You know, last year, I didn't use my red cards. I used them sparingly. And I went back on FIFA 18 the other day, got those icons, and I was looking through my players, and I thought, man, I had like 3 pages of reds just sat there, just in case. I got to stop with that. I got to stop with it. I got to start using cards to save coins. I could use more red cards. You know, I could use Anthony Martial instead of Eric Bailly and stuff, but we're going to be far more prominent with our red cards. And I've already done the 83 rated squad. I had to buy 5 of the players there for that squad. I bought Navas, Felipe Luis, Illarramendi, Benzema, and Jimenez for that squad. The rest of it I already had in the club. That means we've now put a mega pack and a prime gold players pack into the store for Team of the Year. But why I think this Tevez is such a good purchase, although his price has actually gone up a little bit according to FUTBIM, the cost price of a 90 rated card is 60,000 coins. So regardless of everything, if you've spent 120,000 or 140,000, or if like me you've used some untradables and stuff, what you've got is a card that if you used him in an SBC in place of another 90 rated card, it has saved you 60,000 coins. You know, it has, you know, a purchasable price of 60,000 coins. On top of that, you get back 80,000 coins worth of packs, and you get a card that, in my opinion, is decent. It is decent. I don't know what chem style I want to apply to him. I might go with a hunter and just give him pace and shooting, because his dribbling is quite well rounded already and his physicals are great. So I think with a hunter, he might be just amazing. He might be. You know, he might not be. I don't know. I don't even know how we're going to fit him into the team. We're going to talk about the team in just a second. I've had a rough start to the weekend league this weekend, guys. I actually lost to a Gold 2 player. I lost my 3rd game. I won 2, lost the 3rd game. He messaged me afterwards. He tweeted me saying GG and all. And I responded back to him like wishing him luck in his future games, etc. You know, doing all the niceties because I'm a nice person. And I asked him where he usually places. And he said usually Gold 2. And I was just like, it just figures. You know, it was a game that I just controlled completely. But going back on what we were talking about yesterday, how I'm just not quite where I used to be with this game. He was moving his keeper and it just stopped every attack. His goalkeeper had something like 13 or 14 saves because I didn't change, and it's very frustrating. But anyway, we've done marquee matchups as well. Now I am going to open the small marquee matchups packs. So the jumbo gold pack we will open. I've done everything here with items in the club. Some of them untradeable, some of them tradable. No expensive cost here. I actually quite like marquee matchups for a few reasons. The gold players pack. Gold player pack is debatable whether or not I should keep it. The silver packs will open. The 5Ks and stuff like that will open definitely. We get a 2 rare gold players packs, which I'm actually going to keep that 2 rare player pack just because you never know. You know, you just never know. And then a small prime silver players pack. Really easy marquee matchups. I do kind of dislike the way EA have really nerfed the rewards in marquee matchups, but at the same time, what they've allowed by doing marquee matchups like this is that they've allowed like a lot of silver packs to be opened, which causes the cost price of silvers to go down quite dramatically. So we are going to open, as I said, a few of these. We're going to open a small prime silver players packs. Now, sometimes in these you get no luck, sometimes you get great luck, sometimes you get okay luck, and the beauty is that no matter what we get here, these players are going to be useful one stage or another. So we get this guy who's selling for 600 coins, but in the MLS. I'm going to keep that because I want to complete the MLS for both cards, I think, actually. We get this guy who's selling for about 3,000 coins. So that's actually a really, really good card out of that pack, which is quite nice. We get the Russian League guy, centre-back. He's only 500, got 300 coins, so we'll keep him. And then I doubt these guys are worth anything at all because they're from small leagues, and 2 of them are goalkeepers. So this guy could be worth something in the future. If a silver, he's 74 rated, which is great. He's Spanish, which is great. He's actually got okay stats as well. So if ever there is an not an SBC, like an objective that requires a silver team or Spanish players or whatever, or if there's an SBC that requires these sort of things as well, then he could be worth a bit. We've got all right items out of that. We then get a jumbo gold pack, which again I am going to open because I don't want to save every little scraping pack for Team of the Year. I obviously want the best chance of packing some good players as we get ourselves a Kalinic there, I believe it is, or is it Kramaric? Can't remember which one it is. It was Kramaric, an 82 rated, not bad actually. He's actually got he was one of the guys that I put in my cheap OP squads for start of the year with a sniper chem style. This is an alright card. In fact, I'm really tempted. I know he's got like a little low on stamina, although for a striker you can kind of like manipulate that so it's not so bad. I wonder what he gets to with. He's got an 84 rated inform as well. This base gold card, guys, is 750 coins with a sniper chem style, goes to 99 finishing and 89 positioning. Really well rounded dribbling stats. His biggest problem is he's just a little bit slow. That's about it, really. He's a little bit slow, and he has a really, really poor physicals. Apart from that, this isn't a terrible card. I'm not trying to make it seem like we could use him because we probably couldn't. We get some nice stuff out of this though. All that dribbling card I'll keep, and then the engine chem star we'll keep as well. We'll get rid of this, and then Halstenberg will be sold. He's going for about 600 coins, which is very nice indeed. A few little extra coins there, nothing major. 400 from the discard, and then loads more items put back into the club, which is good. And then, yeah, I'm going to open the gold players pack. I should really save these gold players packs, just because if that one rare is going to be a team of the year, yeah, I will save it. So what we've got saved up so far is a gold players pack, 4 premium gold players packs, 2 prime gold players packs, 1 50 pack, 3 mega packs, 2 ultimate packs, and 2 rare gold players pack. What I anticipate on having by time this finishes is a little bit more than that. Not crazy amounts more. We're going to get division rivals. We're in Division 3, of course. We're going to go for rank 1 in Division 3. No matter what, I'll make very well sure I get rank 1. Obviously, the more I play Weekend League, the easier that will become. And that's going to give us this week 4 rare mega packs and 2 rare Electrum player packs. That's what we'll get from this week. And in the meantime, I want to play my way back up to Division 1. So I want to start doing that. I think I talked about it before. I want to start doing that as a thing that we do on this series, is getting to Division 1, relegating ourselves down to get the 2 ultimate packs, getting Division 3 rank 1 and promoting ourselves back up to get the 4 rare mega packs and the 2 rare Electrum player packs, so that every other week we get great rewards. And every other week, or at least every week in that instance, because I can play myself down into Division 3 all the time, I can complete weekly objectives if there are any really good ones. This week, there's actually not some great ones. So in terms of the squad right now, in terms of how I'm playing, I'm just playing bad FIFA, and I'm thinking about a complete overhaul and a complete change. Like I'm stuck in a few ways with like the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow and the 4-2-3-1. That I feel like I might just go for a change of formation. Like I might try the 4-3-2-1 and give myself a little bit more in midfield, because that's definitely an area where I'm lacking. I might go back to the 4-4-2 that I loved so much last year, because for us in the 4-4-2, I could happily get rid of De Bruyne, put Tevez in, or basically we could do some good stuff. For today though, for us to get Tevez in, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get rid of Heung-min Son. I'm going to keep Heung-min Son on the bench, and we're going to play Tevez up top here. And I could either play De Bruyne off chem and Varane off chem. Alternatively, I can play like Pogba or Lacazette in the midfield. And if I put Lacazette in, what I'll have the luxury of doing here is in the 4-4-2, we can literally have Hullet and Makalele in at centre mid, and Mbappe and Felipe Anderson on the wings, and then Tevez and Lacazette up front. I wouldn't have like the target man up front, which is something I do rate and I do like. but we'd have great chem on everyone. Or alternatively, I could play De Bruyne, striker off chem, or I could play De Bruyne in the centre mid and Ruud Gullit as the second striker. I mean, that would be pretty interesting. He's got great stats to be a striker, obviously. Alternatively, we could play Aubameyang off chem and put him up front. But what we've got to do first, guys, is we're going to put Carlos Tevez into that centre forward to striker role. And I think I'm going to play a Hunter on him. I've got so caught up in the whole, the extra 3 stats with the sniper and the extra this and the extra that. Bottom line is, last year, I would have put a Hunter on Tevez. I would have just given him that pace boost. I would have just given him that shooting boost. And this puts him to 99 acceleration, 96 sprint speed, 98 positioning, and 97 finishing with 99 shot power. His dribbling's already quite good. His stamina and strength are decent. This is what I think we're going to do. And I think we're going to run the 4-4-2. Now, I've got an abundance of opportunities on the bench. I mean, look at I could put a team together with my bench and it would still be amazing. I also kind of want to go back to Gareth Bale. There's not a lot wrong with Mbappe. I feel like, personally, I get more out of Gareth Bale than I get out of Mbappe. For today, though, for what we're going to do for this, we're going to play 3 or 4 games. I have 3 games saved. I'm not going to show those because it was just with the normal team that we used. So the next sort of like 3 to 5, maybe 8 games that we're going to play with today is going to be this team in the 4-4-2. If I lose, I lose. I'm just going to experiment with the formation. Maybe the 4-4-2-2 will be something I go for and have Makelele and Gullit in that CDM role and go from there. I don't know. We will experiment a little bit. But one thing that I want to do just over the next week, because we're in no rush, even though Team of the Year is coming in 2 days now on Monday, the full Team of the Year will be in packs at the end of the week for like 3 whole days, which is when I'm going to open my packs. So we're going to save another set of Rivals rewards, another set of Champs rewards, and I might play just, squad battles to like a really, really low level. Something like Gold 3, get a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack and a Prime Mix Players Pack, or Gold 2 for a Premium Gold Players Pack, another one. Maybe even Gold 1 for Premium Gold Players Pack, a Jumbo Premium Gold. I don't know. Maybe Silver 1, two 15k packs. Just something nice and easy. Do you know what I mean? We'll play to something nice and easy that will take me 2 to 4 games, 1 hour of my time for a few extra packs. No problem at all. But the biggest thing that I want to do, and I want to wait, I don't want to rush to do this, but I want to start doing a lot of league SBCs. I know Nick has started already and has done a lot. I think Nick got Skriniar from the Syria. I believe he went and got the Herrera from this, which is actually a good card. I'm going to be going and getting Wayne Rooney and Piatti from here. I want them both. So Rooney I definitely want in one of my teams for a fun squad. Nick's also done the Bundesliga. We obviously completed today the CSL, so we can go through and do this again. But I basically want to start banging these out as much as possible because there's so many packs on offer here. And because these are repeatable, with the amount of packs that are going to get opened, other than the cost of silver cards, we could potentially make like brilliant profit from these. And when we look at what they cost on Futbin, if we take, for example, the MLS, right? Now, the beautiful thing about the MLS, and this is something I overlooked when I said that EA kind of nerfed these league rewards, and they did nerf them in general. They nerfed the players specifically, but what you get from this is, of the 23 teams, Atalanta United is a rare gold pack, which is just a terrible pack in general. But then after that, what you get is a small gold players pack, a prime silver players pack, a small prime gold players pack, a mixed players pack, a premium mixed players pack, a small prime electrum player pack, a small prime gold player pack, a prime mixed players pack, a small gold players pack, a small prime electrum players pack, and then a premium gold pack. You then get a small prime electrum players pack. In fact, we can just look at it on here. And my point is that every pack you get back, look here, small prime electrum players pack, small primes, electrum players, then you get rare gold pack here, but a small gold players pack, a small prime electrum players pack, an electrum players pack. Bottom line is it's other than Real Salt Lake, which is a premium gold pack, other than the New England, which is a premium gold pack, and a couple of rare gold packs, they are all players packs. So the silvers sell for decent coins here or there, but there's so many players packs here that if we can complete all of these league SBCs for relatively cheap, we just improve our chance. Small gold players pack again, small rare silver players pack again. I'm going to work through these, but I'm going to work through them efficiently. I'm not going to just go and bang out and buy like loads of players and do it, because during Team of the Year, Lots of packs are going to get opened. All of the common low-end players that are required for League SBCs like this are going to be so cheap. It's going to be the silvers that are going to cost a little bit of money, and then the big teams that require like a big player are going to cost a little bit of money. But other than that, when we look at the League SBC price, if we go to, for example, the J League. Now, the J League has actually got Podolski, which I wouldn't mind having in my club as well. You know, I don't want to get myself caught up in all of these League SBCs in a sense of how I'll end up with loads of untradables and forcing them into the teams and stuff. But in terms of like the League SBC, it's, according to Futbin, 94,000 coins to complete on PlayStation the Japanese League SBC. So for 94,000 coins, you're going to get a Podolski that will be okay to use for a few games here or there or in a fun squad. But then on top of that, you again get 18 packs. And in those 18 packs, those that contain gold players, mixed player pack, small prime electrum players pack, premium gold pack twice, another mixed players pack, another mixed players pack, a small prime electrum players pack, another premium gold pack, and another premium gold pack, a small prime electrum players pack. All these players packs for just super cheap. Now, what are the odds of packing a team of the year out of them? Almost none. Probably less than you could ever imagine. However, if you don't have the chance. So, as I say, I want to go through. Let me have a look at the price fluctuation of this. Because when this first came out, I said to you guys, it's not worth it, right? A lot of the League SBCs, in my opinion, just weren't worth it. When this specific one, when the J League came out, it was 150,000 coins to complete. That's just not even worth it. Even if you got it 10% cheaper from bin sniping or bidding, still 135,000 coins. Even if you made 30, 40, 50,000 coins back, that's still 80,000 coins. Right now, it's only 90,000 coins, 94,000 coins. If you can get it 10, 15% cheaper again, you're looking down into the mid to low 80s. Bronze pack method will help out a little bit, take it down into the 70s. And then the packs back, you're now looking at like 30 to 40k to complete the League SBC, much better. And almost all of the League SBCs, there will be some exceptions, but when I look at all of them, I look at these and I think, yeah, a lot of these have actually become really cheap. The Belgian League, the Pro League, which has an okay card in Vormer and Chevalier, down to 96,000 coins on PlayStation. And from that, you get Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, Premium Electrum Player Pack, Mixed Players Pack, another Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, a Small Prime Electrum Players Pack, a Small Gold Players Pack, a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. Like, just lots of opportunities for packs. So, especially for me, for the content that we want on this series, for being a first owner road to glory, turning this 950,000 coins I have into an obscene amount of packs through all the League SBCs and getting a load of players along the way in the League SBCs and then refilling the club with all of the players that we'll get, even if we don't get Team of the Years, I think it's a worthwhile trade. So over the course of the next week or so, until the full Team of the Year is in packs, we are going to grind our absolute hardest to A, clear out the club in general of consumables and bronze players that are selling and such, and B, time to start grinding through those League SBCs. Now, they obviously are time consuming, so I don't necessarily know how I'm going to fit in those and fit in drafts and fit in weekend league and fit in making videos for the main channel and fit in, being a dad of two. Like, it's going to be tough, but we're going to give it our best shot. So for now, guys, this is going to be the end of the almost 20-minute intro. We're going to go and get into some gameplay, maybe only 3 or 4 games today because it is a long video already. So we'll see how that Tevez plays. I'll give you guys like a mini review through the gameplay, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, first things first, I am a little under the weather, got a bit of a sore throat and whatnot. The joys of having 2 young kids that constantly get ill. So if I'm doing that a lot, I really apologize. I know it is hard to listen to when I watch or listen to streamers or my own videos back. Like I listen to that and I think, oh god, just go and do something about that. But here we are. I've got lots of comments from today's video. The gameplay that you're seeing is me playing Foot Champs. I've got a lot to talk about today, but it's things that come through the comments. So we are just going to jump straight into the comments. First one is from Jean-Francois Dubé. You've had a comment on the video before, Jean, and I love your name. He says, I don't understand. I didn't understand back when you sold Courtois, and I still don't understand why you sold him today. He is way better than Lloris, and you clearly didn't need the coins. You're right. In my mind at the time, I would have had a very valid reason as to why I sold Courtois. I can't remember the reason. Maybe I was scared that the UCL cards were going to crash, even though there's no Champions League until February. I don't personally remember what my line of thinking was. Usually I have good reasons, I have just a reason, whether it's a good reason or a bad reason. Usually I have a good reason. What's really hilarious is that yesterday I checked Courtois' market price and he was up over 300k. And I was like, damn, I dropped the ball on that one. Like, if I would have just held on to him, even if I didn't use him, I would have made an extra 50,000 coins. Right now, he's actually back down to about 260, and I sold him for 270. So he's still about the same price. But yeah, I've really suffered a lot since I've been playing with Lloris in goal. I think that's contributed massively to me conceding a lot of finesse shots I didn't used to concede with Courtois, because Courtois at 6'6" just has that little extra length and height to be able to save some of the finesse shots that Lloris can't. So it was ultimately a mistake. I've made two this year on this series. I've made two huge mistakes. The first huge mistake was not getting Eden Hazard Player of the Month, and the second huge mistake was selling Courtois for no good reason. If I remember correctly, it was because I was going to do one of the Icon SBCs, and I just wanted the coins in hand, and then I didn't do the Icon SBCs. So yeah, we live and we learn, man, and it has had an impact on my gameplay, but not big enough to the point where it's caused me to have a FIFA crisis. But next comment we've got is from Yeldarbs. He says, Nepo, please just make this a regular Road to Glory and make it focused on getting top 100, because you are the closest you've ever been to top 100 standard. I would highly disagree with that. And I would love to see you trying to get top 100, and it provides a real challenge. Also, imagine the scenes of your very own top 100 awards. I know I'd 100% come and watch that. Also, in the week, you can build fun teams for rivals. Been here a long time. Much love. Thank you very much for the comment. First of all, building fun teams for rivals and trying to focus on top 100 are not two things that you could do at the same time. If you want to focus on top 100, you've got to stay with your main team. You've got to iron out the creases in your gameplay. You've got to play against the best players that you can find to make sure you stay sharp. You can't build fun teams. However, I put out a poll on Twitter. What would people like to see? Would they like to see me stay the first owner Road to Glory, or would they like to see me switch to a regular Road to Glory? And the poll was like 52% for the regular Road to Glory and 48% for the first owner Road to Glory. And that just didn't help, because it means that no matter what I do or don't do, half the people would have preferred the other thing, give or take. So if I stay as the first owner Road to Glory, half of you viewers probably would have preferred me to go to a regular Road to Glory. And if I go to a regular Road to Glory, half of you will be like, well, damn, I enjoyed the first owner far more. So I've put myself in a bit of a predicament. One thing I wanted to do, as we talked about in yesterday's video, for the time being, is definitely wait until after Team of the Year to see what happens, and we'll just make a more informed decision from there. In terms of playability and stuff as well, there's also another comment from Hursty, and Hursty says, if you stick to the first owner Road to Glory, you're just going to have the same problem on the draft to Glory. No, not that one. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. David. I will get to Hursty's comment. David says, hey, Nep, I'm just interested to know if your main aim in the series is to build the best possible squad, or if it's to have your best possible finish in FUT Champs. For me, lately, FUT feels more like a card collecting game than a player versus player football game. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. And I don't really know is the answer. I think for me, a couple of years ago when we started the Road to Glory on this channel in FIFA 17, because the FIFA 16 Road to Glory we started right at the back end, the aim was to just show. I think the aim is always just to show what you can do without putting money into the game. The problem is that in terms of a commodity, a valuable commodity, time is as valuable, or for many and most more valuable than money. And so, the whole point of doing a poor man's Road to Glory, in essence, was to show, hey, this is what you can do if you just put time into the game. But when you put as much time into the game as I do, that's still an unrealistic outlook for people that play this game. For those of you that don't have the luxury of being on your console at all times or all day, and don't have the luxury of playing squad battles to top 100, and don't have the luxury of playing all 30 games of your weekend league and slamming rivals and playing drafts, even this it might as well just be a rich man's road to glory to you, because you just can't possibly do what I do and what many others can do. The other thing that happened with the road to glories, like previously in FIFA 16 and prior, road to glories were always so fun because, like, to get upgrades and to improve squads, you literally had to grind hard. Like, you had to play just hundreds of games to just get enough coins, because there was no SBCs, there was no reward packs like we have now. You know, it was like, if you wanted that inform that was 80 to 100,000 coins, you had to spam divisions until you earned those coins. You had to run 2 teams, because you just couldn't be spending money on fitness cards. I actually remember one of the road to glories in previous years where just getting contracts was an issue, to the point where I had a team where I would buy the team for 300 coins a piece. They were called the discardables. I actually made a video on it. It was one of my most popular videos back in the day. I'd buy a team for 350 coins a piece, play the 7 games with them, discard them at the end of it, and then go and buy back the exact same players for the exact same 350 coins, so I didn't have to spend money on contracts. Like, the grind, the struggle back then was so much more challenging. And now, because of how many reward packs we get and how many SBC packs we get, and just how easy it is in general to generate coins, every road to glory, in one regard or another, is impossible to follow with viewers. Because in week 1, if I get gold 1 in Foot Champs and I pack an icon in gold 1 in Foot Champs, that's it. Or, for example, like very early on in the series, what was it, week 1 or week 2, I packed that David Trezeguet Prime icon. Now all of a sudden, 2 weeks in, you're looking at my road to glory thinking, well, I can't relate anymore. Like, that's it. And so the whole road to glory idea back in the day was showing what you could do. I think most people used the road to glory to get up to Division 1 and win Division 1, and that was pretty much it, which was even easier back then anyway, because it was only 5 divisions. Now road to glory is more about, honestly it's like a big dick swinging contest is what road to glories are now. It's like, hey, look what I can do without spending any money. And to make it more challenging this year, I decided to not even use players off the market. And still, I've got a team that most people, even pay-to-win players, even pro players, look at my team and go, holy crap, I'd love that team. You know, like, my team's quite ridiculous in many regards. But I don't know what the aim of the road to glory is now. I just enjoy playing it. I enjoy playing the game, not spending money, and documenting my process. And I think that's what my road to glory is right now. I think my road to glory is literally me saying to you guys here, this is everything I do on the road to glory. See if you enjoy it, see if you can learn anything from it. You know, I do try and give as much information as possible, try and give you guys as many tips as possible. But yeah, I don't know. I don't, like, in terms of, do I want to push for top 100? Right now, honestly, I'm not playing good enough FIFA. I'm actually playing some of the worst FIFA I've played in many months. And there's a lot of reasons behind that, mostly because I'm just not practicing enough. I'm not putting enough time into it. But yeah, right now, I'm not playing great FIFA. And I don't know if I want to put that energy into the game. You know, it's a weird one, and I know this, like, people will take this the wrong way, and that's absolutely fine. But this is a business for me, right? This is ultimately how I make my living, and the more time I spend on this game for something that doesn't generate me more views, the less it is actually relevant to me. And so when I look at the Road to Glory channel, when I look at this second channel, look at the views and stuff, a lot of my biggest videos are not Foot Champs reward videos. A lot of my biggest videos are SBC videos, new teams, draft reward, you know, looking at Ruud Gullit there. A lot of my biggest videos are rivals rewards. Some of them are Foot Champs rewards, but generally speaking, most of my big videos are not reward videos, because people don't come here for the like sensationalist, oh my god, look what I got title. They come here because they want to join me and watch me in my process through this year in Ultimate Team. And so I think to myself, from a business point of view and from a time point of view, again, going back to that whole time is money kind of thing, I have 2 kids. I've worked my fingers to the bone in this industry for many years, and I will continue to do so. I'm not going to stop uploading videos or anything. But for me to truly get to top 100 level is more than just going to a regular Road to Glory and buying the team. It's more than just going and getting Vieira and going and get Courtois back and so on and so forth. The thing that will require me to get to top 100 is the same thing that Skills did. It's the same thing that Bateson did. It's the same thing that anyone that is in that top 100 level has done. And what they do is they sit there through the week and they spam rivals. They play against really top players and they put in the effort there. And I just don't know if I want to put in that effort for potentially getting top 100 for potentially one decent video. You know, in that sense, I just don't think it's what I want to do. So, obviously, I don't mind getting to elite standard of FIFA. I have been playing bad. I wanted to talk about it. We are running out of time here, mind you. But, yeah, I have been playing quite bad recently. But, I don't know, man. Maybe after Team of the Year, after a few months, maybe to the back end of the year, I'll give it a good shot or something. But right now, like, I'm enjoying not having to play all that much FIFA. And there is a big reason why I'm enjoying not playing all that much FIFA, which we'll actually talk about at the start of the next video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record the start of the next video straight after this video whilst it's still on my mind. However, in the comments, Carl Rock says, Nep, you said the best time to buy 83s and 84s is when there's no reason to buy them. So I did, and it's a madness. I bought about 80 Juan Mata cards for discard. And they're all going for around a 7k open bid. Thanks, my dude, NepOP. And that's what I like to do in this series. Kind of explain to you guys why I do things, when I do things. And then Carl Rock there bought 80 Juan Matas for 1,000 coins each or less. And now we're selling them for 7,000 coins. That's banging, man. Congratulations to you. Hersey says, if you stick to the first owner road to glory, you've got to have the same problem that you had on Draft to Glory, where you have all these coins at the end of the year that you can't spend other than on SBCs and packs. You're going to miss out on so many incredible players. And that is where the toss-up is right now. And I'm on the fence myself. On the one hand, I would love to just be like, let's go and buy some cool players. Let's go and change this team up a little bit, buy those final puzzle pieces I need, and go and start enjoying playing this game with other players. On the other hand, I sit here and I think, during the back end of the year, I really, really want to be able to say to you guys and show you guys, hey, look at what we've done without spending any money on this game and without buying a single player to use off of the market. This is what we've achieved. So, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to... you know, only time is going to tell. It is literally just going to be a course of time. Like, we'll see what happens through Team of the Year. Maybe we'll see what the next promo is and what kind of cards they release. Because EA are releasing so many good cards right now. Like, that NepentheZ is amazing. By the way, that was the whole point of these gameplays here. NepentheZ is absolutely amazing. And so, I kind of sit here now and think to myself, why would I now go away from first owner when I've got a quality striker that I could use? Like, the team I've got is good enough to use until Team of the Year. Like, if I could upgrade a few little spots here or there, Makalele for a good CDM icon when the icon SBC releases, my goalkeeper to upgrade when I get a better goalkeeper. But generally speaking, my team is spectacular. You know, it is just so good. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You are right in the sense that we are just going to have an abundance of coins at the end of the game where we can't really do much with it. But at the same time, I mean, look at the players on the screen. Look at the players that don't get into my team, guys. Third informed Lala, Fatma Son, what a waste of money he was. Fatma Lacazette, what a waste of money he was. Mkhitaryan, Aubameyang, De Bruyne. These players aren't even getting into my starting lineup now, let alone, you know, being the fact that they're insane players. They can't even get into my starting lineup, which is just wild. Nicholas says, Nep, I don't understand why you stopped using Aubameyang. Isn't he better than Son? This is where my crisis comes, and what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this at the start of the next episode. So we're going to be on this screen that you see now. We're going to go into a team because I want to talk about like my team and where I want to go and how I want to build it and what I want to do, because I'm honestly in a position where I haven't been playing this bad of FIFA for a long time, and I don't know what to do about it. So that's where we're going to go. So yeah, I will get back to you guys in just a little bit. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll continue this conversation on then. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.